Welcome to this week's session with the Putnam County District Library, the Guiding Ohio Online Grant. This week we're taking a look at an online photo editing tool called Photopea. And this is an actual tool that is similar in many ways to Photoshop. However, it is available for free with some advertisement and stuff that come across, but you'll find that many of the tools that are there are similar and work pretty much the same way. So this is found at the address photopea.com, and like I said, it's a free online editing for images that you might have. So I'm going to go to the site. At this actual site, photopea.com, you will find when it comes up, I'm actually signed in using my my Facebook account. So you can have different options in terms of the way that you choose to access the tool. When you go to the page, what you'll see is the option for a new project, to open from your computer, templates, and then you can actually install this. This is actually available and runs on any web browser across any device, and you can run it offline. That's why you see the install there. So I am going to start off with templates. I just want you to see what is available. So you have all of these different templates that you will find that you can work with. I'm going to just go back, went back too far. I'm going to go back here to my actual site here, and I am going to then click on Open from the Computer. If I click on Open from the Computer, what it does is it's going to go out. I am actually in my downloads here. This is where I would go to pick what image I might want to use. So I'm just going to let's click on this here with the lake. So it comes up, and what you see is very similar. Like I talked about, if you have ever used anything with Photoshop or any type of photo editing, these tools along the left-hand side are very similar. And across the top, then you have your editing and your image. The one thing to keep in mind is anytime you're doing any type of editing of pictures and photos, you are creating layers. So notice right now, this is my background layer. So I'm just going to show a couple of the tools. We're going to make this a fairly simple, but there's a lot more of it available here. I'm going to go on to the crop tool. That's always the one over here on the side. And I click here, and then I get my image. And notice I've got my squares, and I can pick and choose exactly what I want to crop out. And then that's what you will see that gets cropped from my image. I am going to then also, I wanted you to see how the nice thing here is you can do the brush tool here, and you can actually write on this. So if I pick my pencil here, notice what happened. When I clicked on this, I have this little down arrow. That means I can pick and choose and change what tool it's using. So I picked to use a pencil. I do have my colors down here. And then so now when I go over onto my image, you can barely see this little line showing across. And here I can put in, and I can write on my actual photo. So if I wanted to, put on anything that I would want to write, that would be available there. And then I also have the option if I wanted to pick text. So same thing applies here. I would be going over, would be drawing my box, and then I can type. Notice what happens when I am using my typing tool. This is where we talked about we get the different layers. You do have to be on whatever layer that is that you're currently working on. So if I had this highlighted instead, notice no text box is showing there on my image itself. So I have to go back here so that I can work. What you'll see here on the side now, because I am using this for free, is you do see the actual ads that pop up. So that is what happens when you're using the free version. I'm going to go back here just one more time, and I'm going to go to New. And the reason I wanted to go to New is because I wanted to show you as well, these are the different templates that are available. So I have all of these different templates I can pick from and choose from and use and make changes to. I can alter them over here. This is my social. I've got my print, photo, I've got all screen. So in other words, if I was creating something that I knew I was going to want to use on a mobile device, notice what happens. I've got these different images, and I can pick, yep, I have an iPhone S. So this is the image, the templates that are all created. You can do the same thing, pick a different one. That's on an iPad. And screen, same type of thing. I can click on the different ones. So if I've got different types of screen, notice the screen sizes. So depending on, say I wanted to create something for a TV that I might have, and it's using 4K, I would pick that. There is so many things available here with this Photopea that it is the best thing to do is just to get in and kind of investigate, check it out. But it's definitely something that is useful and helpful, that you can take an image, alter, make changes, and it's free. So I hope everyone has a great week, and we'll see you next week when we're going to take a look at the tool that is available online called Goodreads.